A very good Thursday morning to all you all out there. Hope you all are enjoying this cup of coffee as much as I am. We have been churning the midnight oil here over the past few days for a multi-day severe weather event that unfolded. But now we are finally settling down and seeing some improving conditions. Wanted to show a few images from yesterday's event. This came from Jody Chambers up in over in Rochester, over in Butler County. Folks, we had hailstones that were the size of tennis ball, upwards of baseball size that was reported here across the region. Logan County and Butler County in particular got quite a bit of the brunt of the impact with yesterday's event. We've got damage to siding that was done out Logansport Road up in Butler County yesterday as well. We've got more large hail that came in and just absolutely decimated some vehicles across the region. Received some reports of totaled vehicles as well, folks. Look at the size of the hailstones right there on the right side of all the havoc that was wreaked right there across the region. A big thank you to Mr. Matt Kimmel for getting us that image there as well. All right, but the good news is we are settling back down and we are getting back to some normalcy, if you will. With our weather pattern, and that is the good news. We have got a flash flood warning that remains in effect, all right? You can see it right there. We got the Wobbles region outlined in the white. We have got a flash flood warning that remains in effect for Logan County, the southern tier of Warren County, Simpson County, and Allen County. Our low-lying areas out there, low-lying roadways, some of those are water covered. We received the reports overnight and this morning. Please be aware of that before you head out on your morning commute. Getting a look over here, folks, let's take a gander at the total rainfall amounts over the past few days with these multiple events that work through here. It looks like Butler County up here in Woodbury, we know some other locations received well above this amount with reports that we received, but the lowest on the totem pole right around and just a shade underneath an inch. Meanwhile, down here in Simpson County, down in Brent Thacker country, we got a 5¼ inches of total rainfall. They had numerous reports there of flooded roadways there on the south side of Logan County over into Simpson and Allen County. But hopefully we're going to see some of that subside. We've also had flood warnings that's been issued for the Drakes Creek area over in Alberton. Wouldn't be surprised to see the Green River at some of our more prone locations, such as over in Rochester or Woodbury, also be issued this here as we work throughout the day. Temperatures hanging out right around the low and mid 60s, folks. We still got a little bit of time here before the cold front is actually going to pass. So we got the surface map that's brought up now. You can see the cold front here is approaching from the west as well as the back edge of the cloud cover. We are nearly done with the entirety of the rain. You might have a few hit and miss showers out there, but overall, we're going to look at a drastic improvement with clouds breaking up here as we work and we progress throughout this Thursday. Skycam overlooking Lovers Lane Soccer Complex showing an absolutely damp and soaked soccer pitch there, but you can already see some breaks in the cloud cover looking over in that direction. We got more cloud cover that is trying to work through here on the back side of that. Looking off to the north and west from Butler County, where the strongest cell of the day moved through and impacted those folks over in that direction. So we can jump over here and get a little bit better view as what's going to be unfolding for us as we were just looking at the surface map there. The cold front's going to make its way through here. It's not going to be till later today, so highs are still going to be right around the lower 80s, and that should be achieved around lunchtime on into early afternoon. After we get this past us, folks, we're going to look at a drastic change in our temperatures. With those temperatures falling and bringing much more comfortable conditions for us to enjoy as we work throughout the weekend, all right? So kind of the setup that we're going to see is you're looking at roughly Friday afternoon. We got this initial wave of the low pressure system and the cold front south and east of the region. Winds are going to be pouring in here out of the north and west. Folks, highs tomorrow and throughout the weekend are going to be right around the upper 60s to lower 70s. Much lower humidity, some sunshine to soak in. It should be absolutely beautiful for the most part. But with that being said, we get this little blip of a weather maker, this secondary cold front that's going to skirt through here as we get into our Friday night and Saturday morning. And you can see here, folks, we can't entirely rule out a few hit-and-miss rain showers, maybe even a stray rumble of thunder as we work into our Saturday morning up until around lunchtime. Then we'll have sunshine take back over throughout the entirety of the weekend, Saturday afternoon through Sunday. Things are going to stay calm and subtle until we work into the latter part of our Monday. Here we are getting into Monday evening into Tuesday with our next weather maker arriving here in the form of a surface low that's going to be pressing east and presenting the opportunity at those showers and storms. And that looks to linger throughout quite a bit of the remainder of the work week. So we're going to get a few days of a break here for us to catch our breath today all the way through the end of the weekend. Then Monday night through Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, going to have another cold front that's going to blow through here. So we are in the midst of spring, folks. So we're going to be looking at those storm chances hanging around. All right. So now let's talk about whenever we're going to look at these temperatures finally begin to fall. We've got the cold front that's still going to be arriving from the west as we work throughout the day. And you can see that noted with the wind barbs still turned out of the south as we progress throughout the morning. It's not going to be until we work into early afternoon. You can blatantly see where the cold front's going to be passing through. Winds turning back here out of the west and out of the northwest will be bringing a sense of relief. And that's going to continue as we get into the overnight, all the way into our Friday as well. And then into Friday evening, folks, lasting on into our Saturday. You can see where we got that secondary front that's going to pass through here. Keep winds out of the north and west. Then as we work throughout the weekend, light winds will be turning back and out of the south. So not too shabby whatsoever. We're looking at today's severe weather outlook, folks, and we don't have anything to worry about. Hallelujah, amen. We do have a marginal risk up here in far northern Kentucky. That's where that little blip of the cold front's going to slide down throughout this afternoon and evening and bringing a few blips there on the radar. But for us, folks, we are severe clear. We should be dry with some more sunshine taking over as we steadily work and progress throughout the day. Here's a full breakdown of your next 5-day weather forecast. Maybe a stray shower this morning lingering, and then the improving conditions with more sunshine this afternoon. Highs will be hitting still, folks, very warm right around the 80-degree mark before the cold front gets through here. Cloud cover will try to get back in here on Friday whenever we were looking at that little cold front that's going to try to pass through. Maybe a stray shower chance Friday on into the start of the weekend with highs between the upper 60s to lower 70s. Low and mid 70s Saturday on into our Sunday as well. We'll be right back up to near the 80-degree mark come Monday of next week with the next weather maker bringing rain and storm chances by Monday night. Folks, that's going to wrap up this Thursday morning, whether or not Bowling Green weather forecast presented by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a blessed next to final day of the work week.